Tonight, na tonight. No backing down, Femi. You don paint your last fear tonight. Amanda, pick, abeg. You dey hear me? Hey, no do me like this. Abeg, pick your call.
Baby, contractions don start. I dey hospital already o. E be like say our baby wan show face tonight.
Exhibition? No. I go buy everything quietly. Your work, Rabi, I go buy am ALL and never think of am again. Voices dey fade. Money dey last. My work no be for sale.
I was hungry, not just for food, but for a chance, a real one. That night, rain beat our zinc roof like angry drums. The walls of the studio were cracked and smelled like wet cement, but I didn't care. I had cleaned my best works, I lined up my sketches, cleaned the brushes, and sat on an old stool with my one true friend. Cheap whiskey. I wasn't drunk, not yet. My phone buzzed. It was Amanda, my love, my everything. 8 months pregnant and still supporting me like a lioness. Femi, please be careful. I don't trust this man. Don't worry, I replied. After tonight, we'll have money, we'll move out of this ghetto. Our baby will go to the best school in Lagos. I checked the time again. 10:47 p.m. Mr. Lyon was late. Then I heard it. Footsteps. Confident ones. I stood up, wiped my hands. He walked in with a smirk that looked like it had never smiled for real before. Black suit, umbrella dripping. He didn't say hi. He just walked around looking at my art like he was in a museum. Finally, he spoke. Your work is raw, emotional. I want them all. My heart jumped. You mean for the gallery? He laughed. No, I'm buying them. Exclusive. I'll pay now, but you'll never speak of this again. That's when my smile dropped. No, sir. That's not what we agreed. I want the world to see my name, my art. I didn't suffer this long to be silent again. He stepped closer. His eyes changed. Do you know how many artists are dying to be in my gallery? Do you think you matter? I walked away. My hands shook, but my legs were strong. I didn't hear anything again until the lights went off. Pop. One gunshot. Hot pain tore through my back. I dropped to my knees. The floor felt cold. My phone fell beside me. It buzzed. Through tears, through blood, I turned my head and saw the screen. A WhatsApp message from Amanda. Nice to meet you, Daddy. A picture of my daughter. Our daughter. My chest tightened. She looked like me. She looked like hope. She looked like everything I ever wanted. But my eyes, they started closing. My fingers reached for the phone, but it slipped away. Just before darkness swallowed me, I saw something. Or someone. A shadow. A hand picking up my sketchbook. A voice whispered in the dark. You should have taken the deal. When I woke up, I didn't know who I was. Everything was blank. My head felt like someone had poured fire inside it. And my face felt like rubber. There was a ceiling above me, white, too white. I heard voices, calm, familiar, yet strange. Then came the pain. "Careful, he's waking up," a voice said. It was deep, warm, like a father's voice. That was Dr. Mike. They removed the bandages slowly, like unwrapping a secret. When I saw the mirror, I didn't recognize the man looking back at me. Swollen lips, new skin, scars that looked like stories I couldn't remember. "We'll call you Victor," Dr. Mike said gently. "You were found in a burning building. You couldn't speak, probably from trauma. But you're alive. You're lucky." Lucky? I felt like a ghost trapped in a borrowed body. His daughter Lucy walked in with a folded shirt and a bright smile. She had a loud laugh and eyes that looked like they'd seen pain too. "You need a name. We can't keep calling you patient. Victor fits you. You look like a Victor," she joked, laying the clothes beside me. I wanted to speak, to say thank you, to scream, to cry, but nothing came out. Nothing. Lucy didn't treat me like a patient. She treated me like a man. She would crack jokes, brush my hair, sit beside me with books, and sometimes she just stayed quiet. That was the part I liked the most, the silence. Meanwhile, somewhere else, she was smiling. Amanda, my Amanda. But this time, she wasn't in our small room. She wasn't barefoot and pregnant waiting for me with a warm plate of jollof rice. She was in a mansion, wearing a golden gown, married to him, Mr. Lyon. He kissed her cheek and cameras flashed. She smiled like a queen. But her hand trembled as she hid a small photo of me in her purse. She hadn't forgotten, but she had moved on. Maybe love wasn't enough to fight grief and hunger. Maybe money speaks louder when poverty is screaming in your ears. Maybe I died the night I was shot, and now someone else, someone rich, someone wicked, had stolen my name, my love, my life. I am not Victor. I am Femi. But how do you prove who you are when even your own face doesn't agree?
They say if you travel far enough, you will find yourself. But what if you are the one thing you can't remember? Sometimes I sit by the window and watch Lucy play with the children outside the hospital. She's not like other women I've met. She doesn't fake her smile. She doesn't hide her pain. And when she laughs, it's real. Dr. Mike, her father, calls her his sunshine. But I've seen the way he looks at her sometimes when he thinks she isn't watching. Sad, worried, like a man praying that his only child doesn't end up alone. "You saved a life, Lucy," he said once while watching her. "You need to save your own now." She told him the truth, that she was the one who pulled me out of the fire. A fire in Africa, Nigeria to be exact. She told me too. "You are almost gone, Victor," she said softly. "I dragged you out while the building was burning. Your face was melted. I didn't even know if you'd survive." I wanted to say thank you, to touch her hand, but my voice still refused to return. So I just nodded. She looked me in the eyes. "We are going back to Nigeria, Victor. You need to remember who you are. I feel it. Your past is there. Somewhere deep inside me, something sparked. Not a memory, but a feeling, like my soul was waking up." And far away, across oceans, Amanda packed a suitcase. I didn't know it yet, but the woman I once called my world, the one whose laughter I used to paint, She was also on her way back to Nigeria. Now she was Mrs. Lyon, a wife to a rich man, a mother to a boy with eyes that looked just like mine. But even with all the gold, all the cars, and the designer clothes, Amanda's smile had sadness in it, like a woman trying to forget a love that refused to die. She stood by the mirror, holding our son in one hand and my photo in the other. "Maybe this trip will help me let go," she whispered. But how can she let go of a man who never truly left? Me? I'm not just a stranger with a new face. I am the fire that refuses to be silenced. I am the memory that will not die. I am Femi, and I'm coming home.